Hello my dear students, welcome again to my class. Today I am going to start chapter number 11. The name of the chapter is Understanding Elementary Shapes. So elementary shapes, it deals with the development of tools or this measures of the angles, shapes, this thing. So there are many ways to this measure things. For example, if I want to measure a line segment, by comparing also I can understand that whether the which one is greater, which one is smaller. For example, if I draw two lines, by seeing also I can understand that this one, the length of this one is greater, this one it is smaller. The length of AB is greater than the length of CD. The first one comes comparison by observation. Next one is comparison using a divider. So divider, have you seen? It is in your box. By this one also we can understand that which line is greater, which one is smaller. First let me see this one. If I measure this one, it will be like this. You see this much length, okay, angle, and this one you see it is more than that. It is more than this much is more. That means this one is greater. And by using a ruler also we can understand that which line is greater. By measuring also I can understand that which one is greater. If I measure this one, it is more than 38, but this is, it is 25. So this is more than 38 and it is 25. That means this one is greater. Okay, so to measure elementary shapes we can use many types of instruments. This from the our geometry box, like ruler, compass, and by observation also we can understand. To measure angles we can use protractor also. Okay, now we will begin our exercise 11A. Fill in the blanks. The question number 1 is, you see, you have to fill in the blanks. Roman number 1, the unit of measurement of an angle. So to measure unit of an angle, okay, whenever we want to measure an angle, for example, this is an angle AOB. So to measure this one, we say that how much degree it is. We measure it in degree. We measure the angles in degree. Sometimes we say it is 75 degree, 20 degree, 30 degree, like this. That means we use degree to measure a angle. So first one answer will be, the unit of measuring an angle is degree. Question number 1, Roman 1, answer will be degree. Roman number 2, one complete rotation of a line about a point equals to dash degree. One complete rotation. If I simply draw a straight line, this is the initial point, then if I start from here and if I come back again up to this point, then it is equals to 360 degree. If I start from here and come to this point, full one rotation, it is 360 degree. So answer is, it will be 360 degree. Next one, the angle between the north direction and the east. So this one, it is north, south, east, west. Angle between north and east, it is 90 degree. Angle between north and east, it is 90 degree. So Roman number 3 answer is 90 degree. Roman number 4, what is the angle between the hands of clock at 66 o'clock? So if I draw a clock, then this will be, here it is written 12, here it is 3, and just below this one it is 6, there it is 9. This like this though, a clock is in between this one 1, 2, there are 4, 5, like this. So question is given that if the clock is at 6 o'clock, that means okay, the hands of the clock will be like this. Hands of the clock will be like this. One will be at 12, another will be at 6. Okay, so you can say that it is 6 o'clock. And the angle between them, you see, this is a straight line. This is a straight line, and we know one straight line is equals to 180 degree. One straight line is equals to 180 degree. That means this is a straight line and it will be equal to 80 degree. If it is 6 o'clock, then the angle will be 180 degree. Roman number 5. The measure of the angles when the minute hand moves by 1 minute is equals to, so minute hand. So in a clock there are 3 hands. One is second, another one is minute, another one is hour. Okay. The question is that the measure of the angle when the minute hand moves 1 minute. So we know that a clock, it is circular. There it is one full rotation. If it starts from 12, then after it will take, it is 360 degree. One complete rotation will be equals to 360 degree. Question is to find that what is the measure of the angle when the minute hand moves 1 minute. So 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So in between them, there you will see, if there is one given, then you will find that there are like this small this lines are given like this. So if we count all these, you will get 60. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds, and 60 minute makes 1 hour. So we'll divide it by 60. 360, one complete rotation. I have to find that if it is there, it is 1 minute, then what will be the degree. So if I simply cancel this one, for 1 degree I will find it for 1 minute. 360 by 60, 60 means 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes, and there it is 360 for complete rotation, and 1 it is says that to find for 1 minute. So if I cancel 1010 and 6 6 are 36, so answer is coming 6 degree. Answer is coming 6 degree. So Roman number 5, answer is 6 degree. Question number 2. In the given figure, a circle is divided into 4 equal parts. The lines given AOD, AOC, BOC and BOD. How many times is the angles AOB of angle AOC? So question number 2, you see it is given. Right, given the circle is divided into 4 equal parts. It is given that the circle is divided into 4 equal parts. So 4 equal parts, that is angle AOD. You see, this is the circle. It is divided into 4 equal parts. One part this one, another part this one, another one is this one. So these are 4 equal parts, and it is given A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, and it is angle O. So it is given that all the 4 parts are equal. That means this angle will be equal to this one will be equal to this one, and all of them are equal. So I can write angle AOD equals to AOD, that means this one. Now I will write this one, BOD equals to angle BOC equals to angle AOC. AOD equals to angle BOC equals to angle this BOD, then BOC the given. Okay. So from this we can write, the question is to find angle AOB, that if I find angle AOB, how many times it will be of angle AOC. So AOB, which one? AOB. So this part if I write AOB equals to I can write AOB equals to this one plus this one also I can write. You see, this is a straight line. This is one part, it is divided into 2 parts. So again it is given AOB, so I can write this one plus this one. So I will write angle AOC plus angle BOC. Angle AOC plus angle BOC. since AOC and BOC, okay, since these two angles are same, it is given here that all of them are same. That means in place of BOC, I can write AOC. All of them are same to one another. One angle is same to another angle. That means I can write in place of BAC, I can write AOC. In place of BOC, I will write AOC. Both of them are same, okay, which is equals to twice angle AOC. AOC plus AOC is equal to twice angle AOC. So question is, how many times is the angle AOB of angle AOC? So I can write, therefore angle AOB is twice, you see there it is 2, twice of angle AOC. AOB is twice of angle AOC. Now question number 3. So which is given that there is a figure and the circle is divided into 16 equal parts. So you have to find these angles. Before doing question number A, I will draw this figure. But how many parts? 16 parts. Let me give it like this: 1, then 4 part, then again another part, again another part. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. That means if I give here one part, 8. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So now it is 16 part. So it is started from A1. So A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A8, A9, A10, A11, A12, A13, A14, A15 and A16. A16. So it is given. So question is to find angle A1 OA2. Angle A1OA2. The question is to find this one, that the circle is divided into 16 equal parts. You have to find A1OA2. So first of all, okay, before starting this question, you write one line. Given a circle is divided, given the circle is divided into 16 equal parts. That means all the parts are equal. So one part will be equal to, find the value of one part. One part will be equal to, so we know that one complete angle is equals to 360 degree. How many parts are there? There are 16 parts. So I will divide it by 16. One complete angle is equals to 360 degree. If I start from here and if I come back to this point, it will be 360 degree. There are 16 equal parts, so I will divide it by 16. So if I cancel with 16, it will be 8 2s are, yes, 8 2s are, and there it is 8 4s are 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 40, 8 5s are 40. That means 45 by 2 degree. 45 by 2 degree, which I can write as, if I 2 2s are 4, then 2s are 4 and 1, it will be 22.5 degree. Okay, write it in mixed fraction, it will be easy. 22.5 degree you write. In mixed fraction you write 22.5 degree. So this is one part. One part will be equals to 22.5 degree. One part, this one, it is equals to 22.5 degree. This one also 22.5 degree. This one also. All of them are equals to 22.5 degree each part. Okay, now I will find one by one. Now it will be easy to find. Now you write question number A. It is given angle A1O A2. A1O A2. A1O A2. You see A1O A2. This one A1O. This is O. Here it is O. A1O A2. This one. This angle. This angle will be equals to same. All of this are equals to 22.5 degree. That means this one will be also equals to 22.5 degree. So I can write directly 22.5 degree. Next one. It is A1O A3. Angle A1O A3. A1O A3. You see where it is A1 from there up to A3. First of all, I will go from here to here one time, then again up to here. That means two time. Two angle, one angle, again another angle. That means I will multiply by 2 with this one. Okay, let me write this one, improper one. It will be easy. For 2 into 45 by 2. So if I cancel 2, it will be equal to 45 degree. It will be equal to 45 degree. Again I am saying, you listen. There are how many? A1, O, A2. There are two parts. Each parts are equivalent. Each one measures equals to 22.5. There are how many parts? 2 parts. That means 2 into 22.5. So in place of 22.5, I wrote this this improper one, 45 by 2. Which I can cancel, and answer is 45 degree. Now see, it is given A1O A5, angle A1O A5, A1O A5. You see there it is A1, then up to A5 I have to go up to this much. So how many angle? There it is 1, this one it is 2, 3, 4. That means with 4 I will multiply. One angle, another this one, another this one, another this one, up to A1, A1O to A5, between this whole one. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will simply multiply with 4. 4 into 45 by 2 degree. 2 2s are 4, which is equals to 45 2s are 90 degree. 45 2s are 90 degree. Then next one. How many times is the angle A1O A12 of the angle A1O A2? So question is to find A1O A12. How many times is it? So you write angle A1O A12. A1O A12. So you start up to from there up to how much? Up to this one. We have to go A1O A12. From A1 to A1O A12 we have to go. So if I start from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many? 11. And A1O A2. This one is only one. They are only one angle. So this will be how many times? 11 times. All of them are same. This one is one angle. This one is equal to this one. This one is equal to this one. So how many times you see? How many times of this one? It is 11 times of this one. So I can write 11 into angle A1O A2. 11 into angle A1O A2. That means answer is 11 times. Then question number E, you see, how many times is the angle A1O A4 of angle A1O A2? So now you have to find A1O, angle A1O A4, angle A1O A4. That means up to 4 we have to go. So you see how many times it is. Up to this one, A1O A4. That means from starting from here to here. How many you see? 1, 2, 3 similar angles, 3 angles. And question is to find it is of how many times of A1 or A2. How many times of this one? It is 3 times. So I can write 3 into angle A1 or A2. How many times you see? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 times. So it will be 3 into angle A1 or A2. Now question number F. What fraction of the whole revolution is the angle A5 or A7? A5 or A7. Which one is A5? You first of all you find A5 or A7. Okay. A5 this one up to A7. How many? From A5 start. If I start, then they are 1 and there another one. That means this one is 1. This one is, that means 2 angle. So this fraction will be how many times? There are how many equal parts? 16 and only 2. In fraction you have done that how to find the this fraction. There it is only 2. How many part? 1, this one, and another one is this one. So you have to find that how many. What is the what is the fraction of this whole revolution of this angle? You have to find this angle with the whole one. So there are how many? Total 16. Out of 16, 2 by 16 it will be. So you write F. It is given angle A5 or A7. Angle A5 or A7. A5 or A7 equals to there are how many angles you see? 1 and 2. That means 2 part, and total part is 16. That means 2 by 16 of the whole revolution of the okay, let me wrap this one. Of the whole revolution of the whole revolution. So if I cancel this one, if I convert it to simplest form, 2 1s are 2, 2 8s are 16. That means 1 by 8. 1 by 8 of the whole revolution. This is the answer. 1 by 8 of the whole revolution. Now question number 4. There are markings as shown on the domestic appliances. Through how many degrees does the pointer turn when it moves? So there are A, B, C, D up to F given, and there is a diagram. Okay, let me draw the figure. You will understand. You see there is a figure given like this, and this one is given as off. The next one, it is very cold. I am writing in short form BC. Okay, you write full. It is cold, then again it is cool here, then it is normal, then it is warm, then it is hot, and it is very hot. I am writing in short form, and there is a pointer given like this. Now you have to find one by one. The first one, it is clockwise. So clockwise means how normally clock move it from starting from here, it moves in this direction. This is clockwise. And if just opposite of this one, if the clock moves like this, then it is called anti-clockwise. If it moves in this direction, it is anti-clockwise. If it moves in this direction, it is clockwise. So if it is says that clockwise, then you will go in this direction. If it is says anti-clockwise, then you will go in opposite direction. The question is clockwise from off to cold. From off to cold. That means from here to here. So question is to find how many degrees does the pointer turn. So if from, if start from here, and if it comes to this chord, then what will be the degree? So you write, first of all, before writing this one, you write in the given figure, it is in the given figure, there are how many markings? You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means it is divided into 8 equal parts. So in the given figure, there are 8 markings. There are 8 markings, and you can write angle between each marking will be equal to, you find, and angle between each marking, angle between each marking is equals to, so total one it is 360 degree, and there are how many parts? 8 parts. So if I cancel with 8, 4s are 30 to 8, 5s are 40. That means which is equals to 45 degree. Why I have divided with 8? Because the full one, it is full rotation, it will take 360 degree. And there are how many parts? 8 parts. That means from here to here, it is this angle, it is 45, this angle, it is 45, this one, it is 45, this one, it is 45. All of them are, these angles are, this, it is 45 degree. So now we will find one by one. So first one, it is given, the pointer turns from off to cold. So I am writing the answer only. You first of all, you write a question clockwise off from cold to right, then you write answer. Okay. So solution will be, okay, the pointer turns, before writing this one, you write the question here, then you write this one by giving solution. The pointer turns, so question is from off to cold. From off, there are one angle, there are another one. So this one it is 45, this one is also 45. That means 45 plus 45. We can write 2 into 45. So 2 into 45 degree, which is equals to 90 degree. You see, one marking from here to here, it is 45 degree. From there to there also 45. This one is also 45. This one is also 45. All these, the angles are 45 degree. The question is clockwise from here to cold. So clockwise, first of all I covered this one, then I covered how many angle I covered? 2 angles, and each one measures 45 degree. That means 2 into 45, it is 90 degree. The next one, next one you see, anti-clockwise from hot to cold. Anti-clockwise means in this direction. Okay, I am writing, it is clockwise, and this opposite movement, it is called anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise, this one anti-clockwise, this one clockwise. The question is from hot to warm, that means in this direction. So from hot it will start up to warm. So how many angle covered? Only one angle. That means answer will be 45 degree. So B solution, it will be the pointer turns equals to 45 degree. Equals to 45 degree, only one angle. So 1 into 45, it is 45. Then C, you see, it is clockwise from very hot to very cold. Clockwise from very hot to very cold. So in this direction, clockwise means in this direction, very hot to very cold. So from very hot, if it starts, then one angle here, then again up to cold it will come. How many angles? 2 angles. Sorry, very hot to cool, not cold. Okay. Then it is another one. So let me give numbers, it will be easy. First of all, from here, it will start from here and end up to cool, up to this one. Very hot to cool, and end up, it will end here. So how many angle you find? 1. This one is second, this one is third, this one is fourth. How many angle? 4 angle. That means I will multiply this 45 with 4. The pointer will turn. The pointer turns. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 into 45 degree, which is equals to 180 degree. 180 degree. Then next one, cold to warm. From cold it will start up to warm. So which one is cold here? Option now I am writing C. C not sorry, D. Clockwise from cold to warm. So which one is cold? There it is. And in clockwise direction from start from here up to warm. So one angle from cold to cool, then cool to normal, it is another angle, this one it is start. That means I will multiply with 3 into 45 degree, which will be equals to first 45 90, then 135 degree. Answer is 135 degree. Then next one of it is question number D. D, you see, question is given very cold to very hot and in anti-clockwise direction. In anti-clockwise direction. Very cold to very hot. That means I have to move in this direction anti-clockwise. Very hot this one up to very hot, very cold to very hot. That means from here I will move in this direction. Anti-clockwise means in this direction. So 1 and 2. One angle, another one, 2 angle in between very hot and very cold. There are 2 angles. That means 2 into 45. It will be 90 degree. 2 into 45 degree. It will be equals to 90 degree. Then next one. Clockwise from warm to cold. Clockwise from warm to cold. So from warm if I start from this direction clockwise, so from warm to cold up to here, from warm to cold, so 1 2 3 4 5. How many angles? 5 angles. So I will multiply with 5. So option number E answer will be 6 into how many? Warm to cool. Sorry, warm to cool, not cold. They are another one up to this much. So how many? 6 into 45. So 6 45s are how much? It is 270 degree. Yes, 270 degree. Okay. Hope you understood this one. Now question number 5. Which setting is the pointer facing after it turns? Okay, so same figure, but here you have to find that in which direction it will move. You have to write this thing. Okay, let me rub this one. Same figure, but okay, let me write it nicely. There it is normal, then it is warm, then there it is hot, then very hot, then off, then it is very cold, then it is cold, and then last one it is cool. Now you have to name these markings. So 45 degree clockwise from north. So easily we can see and write 45 degree. Earlier we have find that each angle is equals to 45 degree. So 45 degree clockwise from normal. So from normal, where is normal? Clockwise means in this direction. So 45 degree means the next one. If it is normal, the next one it is warm. So answer will be warm. B answer. 135 degree anti-clockwise. So earlier we have find 135, that means 4 into 45, so 3 into 45, that means 3 times. And from off, which one is off? And in anti-clockwise direction, off. That means in this direction you have to go 3 angles. 1, then 2, then 3. Up to where you came? Up to warm. So answer is warm. Now see 360 degree anti-clockwise from hot. 360 degree means if it starts from here, from hot, where is hot? It is there. So if it starts from here, then again it will come back to this position. If it starts from this position, then again it will come to this position. That means it will be the same one. It will be hot. The next one, 270 degree clockwise from cold. So clockwise from cold, 270 degree. 270 means 6 into 45. That means 6 angle I have to move, and in clockwise direction from cold. So from cold you start. So from cold if I start, this one first one, this one second angle, this one third, this one fourth, this one 5, and this one 6. So where I went? Up to off. So answer will be off. Okay, now question number 6. The following questions related to a clock. So it is about a clock and you have to answer one by one. Okay. So first of all, let me draw the clock. There it is 12, there it is 6, there 9, there 3, there in middle 1 and 2 will be there, there 4 and 5 will be there, there it is 7 and 8, there it is 10 and 11. So this is the clock and it is its middle point. Okay. So question first one, 6. So before starting we will find that question is to find what when the second hand has moved from 12 to 6, how many degrees does it turn? So you have to find for second hand. So you write first of all, we know by on a clock dial there are how many numbers? 1, 2. You see, if I start from 1, how many numbers? 12 numbers. So we know in a clock dial, on a clock dial, there are how many numbers? There are 12 numbers. There are 12 numbers. On a clock dial there are 12 numbers. And a clock has how many degrees? For example, if it starts from this 12, for example this one, it is the starting point, and if it comes back to the same point, it will be 360 degree. Around this point it is equals to degree equals to, it is equals to 360 degree. So you write, since a clock has how many? 360 degree at its center. Since a clock has 360 degree at its center, so you will find one angle. Therefore, each angle is equals to 360 divided by 12. So if I cancel 12 threes are, that means 30 degree. 12 threes are 30 degree. Now we will find one by one. So each angle, we have got that each angle is equals to how much? This one, if one angle is equals to 30 degree, this one is equals to 30 degree. Each angle is equals to 30 degree. In between 12 and 1 it is 30 degree. Okay, now we will find one by one. Now you write it is given A, first one. When the second hand has moved from 12 to 6, so second hand, if it moves from 12 up to 6, that means here, if it starts from 12 and if it comes back to 6, then you have to find how many degrees has it turned through. So how many degrees has it turned through? That means how many? From 12 to 1 it is 30 degree. Then again from 1 to 2 it is also 30 degree. That means how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means 6 into 30. How many angles? 1 angle, 2 angle, 3 angle, 4 angle, 5 angle, 6 angle. All of these angles are same and each one is equals to 30 degree. That means 6 angle will be equals to 6 into 30, which is equals to 180 degree. So you write when the second hand is moved, when the second hand has moved from what is given, it is 12 to 6, from 12 to 6, 12 to 6, it turns through how many degree? How many angles? 6 angle. That means 6 into, and each angle measures 30 degree. That means 180 degree. The answer is 180 degree. Then next one, it is given when the second hand has moved from 5 to 8, how many degrees has it turned through? So if it starts from 5, from this one up to 8, so how many degree it will turn? So how many you see? From 5 to 6, there it is 1, it is 2, this one it is third. So how many angle? 1, 2, 3 angle, and each angle measures 30 degree. 3 angle will measure 3 into 30, it is 90 degree. It is 90 degree. So for second one you write when the second one has moved from 5 to 8, it turns through how much? 3 into 30, which is equals to 90 degree, Then see, the second hand is at 10, it turns through 90 degree. Second hand it has 10. So if the second hand is at 10 and if it turns through 90 degree, so each angle is equals to 30 degree. That means to cover 90 degree, it will cover how much angle? One angle equals to 30 degree. 3 angle, 3 will be 90. That means if it starts from here 130, then again 30, 30 plus 30 it is 60, 60 plus 30 it is 90. That means it will go up to 1. So you write after. So what we have understood, that if it turns from 10 to 90 degree to 10, then it will go up to 1. So C, right? After turning 90 degree from 10, after turning 90 degree from then, the second hand will reach to which one? To 1. The second hand will reach to 1. Now question number D, when the time of the clock, so what is the time of the clock when the hour hand moves clockwise 60 degree from 5 o'clock? So one by one you have to find. So question number D, same like this one. Six D. Okay, so before solving, okay, write Roman number 1. So question is in clockwise, What is the time on the clock when the hour hand moves clockwise? 60 degree from 5 o'clock. So from 5 o'clock, if it starts rotating, you see, it is 5 o'clock. And if it turns 60 degree, each angle measures 30 degree. That means 30 plus 30, it is 60. That means it will come up to 7. Since, right, 1 hour, okay, 30 degree equals to 1 hour. Earlier we have found that each 30 degree is equals to 1 hour, one angle. And in case of hour end, if this one is in 1, then if it is 1 hour, then 2 hour like this. Okay. So for 30 degree turn, it will be 1 hour. It will take 1 hour by this hour end. Okay. The question is to find for 60 degrees. So you write then, therefore 60 degree, it will be equal to, for 30 degree it is 1 hour, 60 degree it will be 2 hours. Directly I am writing. Okay. Or else you can write 30 by 16. For 30 degree it takes 1 hour. For 60 degree turn it will take 2 hours. So therefore moving clockwise to 2 hour, moving clockwise to 2 hours from which one? From 5 o'clock. Moving clockwise to 2 hours from 5 o'clock, the time will be, what is the time? 1 hour, then 2 hours. So 2 hours it will be 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Next one, it is 80 degree, 180 degree from 10 o'clock. So 180 degree, that means for 30 degree it is 1 hour, and 3 6 are 18. That means for 180 degree it will be 6 hours. That means it will move in 6 hours. And if it starts from where? From 10. Okay, let me do this one. So you write, since 30 degree is equal to 1 hour, therefore one number 2 I am doing now. Now I'll put, don't know how many hours. So for 180 degree, for 30 degree it is 1 hour. For 180 degree, 3 6 are 18. That means 6 hours. So it will take 6 hours. So moving 6 hours, moving clockwise to 6 hours from 10 o'clock, I think, yes, from 10 o'clock. The clock, the time of the clock will be, so if it starts from 10 and it will move up to how many hours? 6 hours. That means 1 2 3 4 5 6, up to this much. You see, from 10 to 11 1 hour, 12 11 to 12 it is another hour. 1 2 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hours, 6 hour. That means up to 4. It will be 4 o'clock. The time will be 4 o'clock. Then next one, 270 degree from 12 o'clock. 270 degree means 3 9 are 27. That means 9 hours. So in place of 270 degree, you will write there you will write 270 degree. There you will write 9 hours. Then you will write moving clockwise to 9 hours from 12 o'clock. It will be 9 o'clock. From 12 o'clock if it starts, then after 9 hours it will be 9 o'clock. So answer will be 9 o'clock. You write it by yourself. Now E. Question number 6, E. Through how many degrees does the minute hand of the clock turns in? So through how many degree the minute hand of the clock will turn? If the clock turns only 1 minute. So first of all we will find Question number 6, option number A. Sorry, this question number E you see. For first one, so before solving this one, I will find that what is the measure of each angle. So you write, we know one complete rotation is equals to 360 degree. One complete rotation is equals to 360 degree. That means in 60 minutes the minute hand of the clock turns how much? In 60 minutes the minute hands of the clock one time it gives one revolution. That means it covers 360 degree. Minute hand of the clock. So right, since in 60 minutes minute hand of the clock turns 360 degree. In 60 minutes the minute hand of the clock turns, so minute hand, so if the clock starts from here, that it will, to complete one full complete rotation, it will take 60 minutes from here to here, 1 minute, then 5 minutes, then 20, then like this it will go, it will come to here, and to complete one rotation it takes 360 degree. That means it takes 60 minutes. In 60 minutes the minute hand of the clock turns 360 degree. So in 1 minute it will be 360 by 60. So question number 1 directly I am finding, because the question is also to find 1 minute. So question is to find for 1 minute. So you will write therefore answer you write in 1 minute the minute hand of the clock, in 1 minute the minute hand of the clock, in 1 minute the minute hand of the clock turns, in 60 minutes it turns 360 degree. That means in 1 minute it will turn 360 by 60 degree. So if I cancel this one, 0 0 cancel, 6 6 jar 36. That means answer will be 6 degree. That means in 1 minute the minute hand of the clock turns 6 degree. So next one, it is to find 8 minutes. So for 8 minutes it will be 8 into 6. So in 1 minute it covers 6 degree. Therefore in 8 minutes it will cover, let me rub this one, Roman number 2. So for 1 minute we got 6 degree. Therefore in 8 minutes you write the minute hand of the clock, you write this one, the minute hand of the clock turns will be equals to, you write this one, after writing 1 minute this full portion you write the minute hand of the clock turns. I am not writing, space is not there. The minute hand of the clock will turn 360 by 60 into 8 degree. So 0 0 cancel, 6 6 are 36 and 6 8s are 48. That means it will turn 48 degree in 8 minutes. The next one, okay, number 3, half hour. Question number, Roman number 3, you see half hour. So you write since 1 hour equals to 60 minutes, therefore half hour will be equals to half into 60, convert it into minute, half into 60, that means it is 30 minutes, which is equals to 30 minutes. 2 30s are 60. So half hour means 30 minutes. That means we have to find the answer for 30 minutes. So you write in 30 minutes, there it will be 30. So like earlier 0 0 cancel, 6 6 are 36 and 6 into 36 3s are 18. So answer is 180 degree. It will turn 180 degree. Then next one also you try same. Roll number this option number Roman number 4, 3 by 4. So 3 by 4 into 60. First of all you find how many minutes it is. Then you put this one and you find the answer. Roman number 5, 1 hour. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. That means in place of 30 you will write in 60 minutes. It will be 360 by 60. That means answer will be 360 degree. Then next one, it is 1.5 hour. So 1.5 hour. For 1 hour it is 1 hour it is 60 minutes, and for half hour it will be 30. That means 60 plus 30 it is 90 minutes. So for 90 minutes you will find, that means in 90 minutes it will cover 360 by 60 into 90. So 9. Then you cancel, you will get answer. It is equals to if I cancel it by 4 it will be 5. Yes, 9 6 are 54, 540. So answer will be 540 degree. So this one Roman number 4, 5 and 6 you try. Now question number F. Through how many degrees does the hour end of the clock turns in 1 minute? So now it is a little different. You have to find for hour end. Question number F. Okay. So before starting this one, first of all we have to convert. We know that 1 hour is equal to 30 degree, but then also you have to show. So we write, we know in 12 hours the hour end of the clock turns in 12 hours. The hour end of the clock turns how many degree? 360 degree. It takes 12 hours to turn full one complete rotation. So it is 360 degree. Therefore in 1 hour you find, therefore in 1 hour it will be full line you write. In 1 hour the hour end of the clock turns will be equals to 360 by 12. So it will be 30 degree. So answer is 30 degree. Now we will find one by one. Now it is one option F1 you see. It is given to find for 1 minute. So okay, this much, up to this much it is finished. We know that for one this for one and it will be 30 degree from this 1 hour movement. It is equals to 30 degree. So now we will find for one by one. Roman number F, Roman number 1. So it is 1 minute. So we know that, since we know 1 hour is equal to you right, we have to convert this one. We know 1 hour equals to 60 minutes. 1 hour equals to 60 minutes. So that means in 1 hour, in 60 minutes the hour end turns. So it is, earlier we have find that in 60 minutes the hour end turns how much? Hour end turns 30 degree in 60 minutes. From here to here it takes 60 minutes for 1 hour. That means hour end from, if it is in 12 then it will take full 1 hour to go to 30. It will go to 1. That means it will move 30 degree in 60 minutes. So therefore in 1 minute, your question is to find for 1 minute. In 1 minute the hour end turns you right. In 1 minute the hour end turns will be equals to 30 by 60. If I cancel, 0 0, 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, which is equals to half degree, which is equals to half degree, 1 by 2 degree. So answer is half degree. Answer is 1 by 2 degree. Okay, now next one, for 10 minutes. So for 1 minute it is half. We can find for 10 minutes. So okay, now you write. Now question number 2. Roman number 2, you write from here. In one place of 1 minute, just. So Roman number 2, 1 to finished up to this much. In 8 minutes, it will turn how much? 360 by 30 in. Sorry, what I wrote? 60 by 30 to 30 by 60. It is 30 by 60 into. For 1 minute it is 30 by 60. That means half. And for 8 minutes it will be 30 by 60 into 8. So like earlier, if I cancel, then 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, and 2 4s are 8. That means answer is equals to 4 degree. Answer is equals to 4 degree. Sorry, for 8 minutes or what? Sorry, it is not 8 minutes, it is 10. To correct the question, it is 10 minutes. So there also it will be 10. So the same, it will be here, it will be 5 will be there. That means answer will be 5 degree. The question was to find for 10 minutes. Then 30 minutes you can find simply. Here you will write 30, and there in place of 10 you will write 30, and then you will cancel 1. You will get the answer. And then for 2 hours, first of all you convert easily. For 2 hours you can find easily. For 1 hour it is 30 degree. For 2 hours it will be 30 into 2. It is 60 degree. Right, since 1 hour is equal to in 1 hour the hour end of the clock turns 30 degree. Therefore in 2 hours the hour end of the clock will turn 30 into 2. That means 60 degree. Now question number 7. Question number 7. Question number 7. It is about this direction. So first of all, let me draw this one. It is north, it is east, it is west, and this one it is south. And remember that for each it is for each movement it is 90 degree. All of them are perpendicular to one another. So each one of them will be equals to 90 degree. Okay, now you have to find. So from option number A, you see it is given from north to east. So from north, if it starts from here and if it comes up to east, then how many degree it will turn? So easily we can see that it will cover 90 degree. So you write from north to east. Question is to find how many degree, find the number of degree of turn. So from north to east, it will turn how many degree? It is 90 degree. Then B, northeast to west. Okay, northeast, that means north and east. In middle of north and east it is northeast. In middle of south and east it will be southeast. And each of these angles, since this whole one is equals to 90 degree, then this one divides these two in equal parts. So 90 by 2, which is equals to 45. That means each one of them is equals to 45. From here to here it is 45 degree, and from there to there also it is 45 degree. And then 45 plus 45, the whole one is equals to 90 degree. Okay, the question is from northeast, the Question number B is from north to south. Okay, from north to south. Leave this one. Question from north to south. From that means from here to here. From there to there. One angle is equals to 90 degree and this one also 90 degree. That means 90 plus 90 is equals to 180 degree. So right from north to south, it will turn 90 degree plus 90 degree. That means 180 degree. The next one, from north to northeast. Now you see, from north to northeast, that means from here to here. Okay. From north to northeast, that means from this point to this point, it is 45 degree. So the answer you write C. From north to northeast, it is 45 degree. From north to northeast, it is 45 degree. Then from northeast to west. So from northeast, that means starting from this one up to west. Starting from here up to west. So this one it is 45, this one it is 90, this one also 90. 45 plus 90 plus 90. So from north northeast to west. So right from northeast to west. From northeast to west. So 90 plus 90, right from here, starting from first one is 45 degree, then it is 90 degree, then next one it is 90 degree. 90 plus 90 it is 180. 180 plus 45 it is 225. So 225 degree it will turn. So question number E and F you try. So next E it is northwest to southeast. Northwest to southeast. Okay, let me do this one. You see, from northwest to southeast. Northwest which one? In between north and west it will be northwest. In between north and west it will be northwest. So from northwest to southeast, in between east and south, it is southeast. So it will turn from here to here. So it is 45, this one it is 90, this one it is 45, that means 45 plus 90 plus 45. So option number E, it will be from, what is given, from northwest to southeast. It will turn 45 plus 90 plus 45, which is equals to 180 degree. Last one you do it by yourself. Now next exercise, exercise number 11B. So before starting this exercise, I would like you to introduce some of the topics, like what are the types of angles. So there are many types of angle, okay, but so in some common cases, first one you take as acute angle. In case of acute angle, it will measure more than 90 degree but less than more than 0 degree but less than 90 degree. So if the angle is between 0 degree and 90 degree, then we say it is at acute angle. If the angle is between 0 degree and 90 degree, between 0 degree and 90 degree, that means 1 degree up to, from 1 degree to 89 degree, it is acute angle. It is acute angle. And if the angle is 90 degree, only 90 degree, it is known as right angle. It is right angle. And if the angle is between 90 degree and less than 90 degree, 180 degree, if it starts from 90 degree up to 90, that means in between, okay, right, like this, 180, that means starting from 90 up to 179 degree, 79.9 you can write. That means it will be obtuse angle. It will be obtuse angle from 90 up to this just 1 degree below, 0.1 degree below this 192. You can take it as 179 degree. It is obtuse angle. Okay. And this one 0 degree, it is known as zero angle. Zero angle. Okay. Then comes straight line. So one straight line is equals to 180 degree. So 180 degree is called as straight angle. 180 degree is called as straight angle. S-T-R-A-I-G-H-T. Straight angle. 180 degree is called straight angle. Then comes reflex angle. So it is measured more than, if the angle is more than it is measured more than 180 but less than 360 degree. So in between 180 and 360 degree, it is reflex angle. It is reflex angle. If the angle is it is more than, but starting from 180 degree up to 360 degree, then it is reflex angle. And complete angle, one complete angle is equals to 360 degree. One complete angle is equals to 360 degree. So 360 degree is known as complete angle. Okay, now you open exercise number 11B. So question number 1, state the types of angle forms in the following picture. So by seeing the picture you have to say that what is the angle. So first one you say it is the fan is closed, that means it is zero angle. Fan is closed, so first one answer is 0. Exercise 11B. So first one answer I am writing, you see, A, it is zero angle. Number B, you see an angle, it is given like this, which is not, but this one is, we know it is 90 degree. It is less than 90 degree, more than 0 but less than 90. That means this one is acute angle. This one, this angle like this given, though it is less than 90 degree but more than 0. That means we say such type of angle as acute angle. Then number C, you see it is given directly like this. That means it is 90 degree, and 90 degree we say it as right angle. Then option number D, it is more than 90 degree. You see in the figure, simply slightly more than 90 degree. So we will say it as obtuse angle. Obtuse angle. Then next one, you see it is a straight line. So we will say that it is a straight angle. Straight angle. Then F, it is more than 180 degree. And if the angle is more than 180 degree but less than 360 degree, we say such type of angle as reflex angle. So answer is reflex angle. Then next one, it is C. You see it is a complete angle. It is full one, it is 360 degree. So we will say it as complete angle. Complete angle. Okay, now question number 2. There is a figure, and from this figure you have to answer this following. So let me draw the figure. This one it is given as 90 degree. Here it is given B. There it is A. There it is E. This one D and this one C. So the first question, you see, the question is to find an acute angle at B. So you have to find an acute angle at B. You see this angle is 90 degree and this one is not a full angle, so that means this one will be less than 90 degree. This one something like this. Okay, so this is 90 degree This angle 90 degree. If you see this one, it looks, by seeing also you can understand it is less than 90 degree. That means this angle, it is a acute angle. Question is said that acute angle at point B. So from B I am taking, or else I could have taken any other point. But the question is to take it from point B by angle at B. So this one, angle CBE, it will be an acute angle. So answer will be angle CBE. The next one, B, you see, an acute angle at E. So you have to find an acute angle at E. So you see, this is a triangle, this one, A, B and E. This one is a triangle. And we know that the sum of the angles of a triangle is equals to 180 degree. If I plus this one, plus this angle, it will be 180 degree. But it is given, this one is given as 90 degree. That means this, if the sum of these two will be equals to 90 degree. That means this one plus this one is equals to 90 degree. That means both of these angles are less than 90 degree. Sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. This one is given 90 degree. That means these two, the sum of these two, this one angle A plus angle E will be equal to 90 degree. That means both of them are less than 90 degree. If one is 1 degree, then other one it will be 89 degree. If one is 20 degree, the next one it will be 50 degree, 50 not 70. It is, if it is 20 degree, then this one will be 70 degree. That means both of them are less than 90 degree. So I can write, the question is to write an acute angle at E. That means BEA by AEB. So answer will be AEB, angle AEB. Now see you, question number C, a right angle. Which one is right angle? This one, ABE, angle ABE. This is the right angle. Then number D, 3 obtuse angle. So 3 obtuse angle, you see. One will be this one obtuse. This is more than 90 degree, you see. This one is just straight like this. That is, if it is less than 90 degree, the angle will be between this one like this. It will be like this. The gap between these two lines will be small. But here you see, this one and this one, it is inclined like this. That means it is more than 180 degree. So one we got as BED. So you have to find the fourth. So one will be BED. Okay. Next one, it is ABC. A, B and C. This one, this whole one, it is more than 190 degree. This one 90, and it means this whole angle is more than 90 degree. So angle ABC. The next one, it is angle BCD. BCD. This one also, it is more than, this is a obtuse angle, angle BCD. The next one, it is, okay, these are the 3. Question is to find 3. Then last one, to write a straight line. Straight line, you see, straight angle is AED. This is a straight line, and angle AED. So E of answer will be angle AED. Angle AED. Now question number 3, you see, you have to classify those magnitude as given below. So question number 3, you see, classify those magnitudes. So number, okay, 1, 2 I will show. The number 1, you see, it is 122 degree. 122 degree. That means it is more than 90 degree but less than 180 degree. So we will write it as obtuse angle. Obtuse angle. The next one, you see, 17 degree. 17, it is more than 0 degree but less than 90 degree. So it will be acute angle. Acute angle. The next one, it is 182 degree. That means it is more than 180, and if it is more than 180 degree, we say such type of angle as reflex angle. So answer will be reflex angle. Then number 4, 0 degree. It is 0 angle. So you will write 0 angle. So let's write, okay, Roman number 10, you see, it is 179.99. That means it is less than 180 degree. So we will write it as obtuse angle. And the next one you see, Roman number 11, it is 90.5, 90.5, that means it is more than 90, 0.5 more than 90, and if it is more than 90, we say such type of angle as obtuse angle. Okay, now question number 4, state the kind of each of these, you have to name this angle, the direction it is given. It is north, it is east, it is south, and this one is west. So you have to state the kind of angle in each of the following, east and west. So east and west, this one is a complete angle. So it will be, answer we will write as straight, sorry, complete, not straight angle, S-T-R-A-I-G-H, it is a straight line, so a straight angle. Roman number 2, it is east and north, so east and north, this one, it is a 90 degree, that means right angle. Then Roman number 3, it is north and northeast, north and northeast, so northeast will be here, northeast, so between north and northeast, that means it is less than 90 degree, which is equal to acute angle. Acute angle. And Roman number 4, north and southeast, north and southeast, that means somewhere there, southeast. So from here if I start and if I come to, this one is 90 and this one is more than 90, 90 plus 45, that means it is more than 190 degree, that means it is a obtuse angle, but less than 180, so I will write it as obtuse angle. Now question number 5, what is the size of the reflex angle between the hands of the clock at 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock? So you have to find one by one. So question number 5, solution you write. So earlier we have found that we know, we will write the angles between the hands when the time is, angle between the hand when the time is 1 o'clock, it is 30 degree. Earlier when I have drawn the clock and I have shown that if it is 12, that one it is 6, then it is 3, and there it is 9, somewhere there it is 1 and there it is 2. So if it the angle of the clock, that means if it is 1 o'clock, then the angle it will be 30 degree. Earlier I have shown the angle it is 30 degree, so we will use this one. The angles between the hands when the time is 1 o'clock, it is 30 degree. So same, therefore the angles between the clock, same line you write in place, just below this 1 o'clock you write 3 o'clock. First of all you are finding for 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock it will be 3 into 30 degree, which is equals to 90 degree. The next one, therefore the angles between the hands when the time is 5 o'clock. So full line you write, then you write 5 o'clock, which is equals to 5 into 30, 5 3s are 15. So it will be 150 degree. Write it here, 150 degree. The next one, therefore last one you will find the, if it is 8 o'clock, it's okay, end you give, end. The angle between the hands when it is 8 o'clock, you write the full line nicely, okay. The angle between the hands when the time is 8 o'clock, it will be 8 into 30. So 8 3s are 24, that means 240 degree. But the question is to find the reflex of this angle, not the original angle. You have to find the reflex of this angle. Sorry, one thing you see, it will be little different. 8 o'clock. So reflex means the angle should be less than 180 degree. So if you want to find the clock somewhere there, it will be 8. So it will be like this though. But if I take this one from this side, if I start counting, then it will be a reflex angle. It will be more than 180 degree. Up to 6 it is 180. It will be more than 180. So question is to find the reflex angle. That means the angle that I will find, it will be obtuse angle. It will be less than this 180 degree. That means I will take this side. And if I take this side, then how many angles? From 8 to 9, 1. Then from 9 to 10, another 1. And then 10 to 11, 1, 2, 3, 4. That means 4. So for 8 o'clock, we will find 4 into 30. Because if I take this one, then it will be more than 180 degree and it will be a reflex angle. But the question is to find, okay. So for 8 o'clock, it will be 4 into 30. It is 4 3s are 12, 120 degree. Now I will find one by one. The question is to find the reflex of this angle. So you write the last lines. Now reflex angle between the hands of clock reflex angle between the hands of clock at 3 o'clock it will be, and it is very easy to find reflex angle. Simply the angle which one it is there 90, so simply you subtract it from 360, you will get the reflex angle. If I subtract from 360 degree, it will be 270. Then you find one by one. At 5 o'clock it will be it is 150, that means 360 degree minus 150 degree, it will be 0 1 210 degree. And next one for 8 o'clock we have to find. So at 8 o'clock it will be 360 minus 120 degree, which is equals to 240 degree. So these are the reflex angles. Now question number 6, tell whether each sentence below is true or false. So you have to write true or false. So question number 6, Roman number 1, you see. If two angles are acute, then their measure must be equal. This is how can this be possible? If I write one is 45 degree, another I can write as 40 degree also. How will be these two acute angle equal? So it will be false. Then Roman number 2, you see. If an angle measures 45 degree, then it is angle. Yes, if it is 45 degree, that means it is less than 90 degree. So I can say it is acute. So answer will be true. Then if one angle is acute, the second is obtuse, then the measure of the second is larger. Yes, if one angle is acute, for example, let me take as 45 degree, another angle obtuse, let me take it as 95 degree. The question is given that if one angle is acute, another one is obtuse, then the second one will be greater. Yes, second one is obtuse angle, it will be greater. So answer is true. Then Roman number 4, if the angle has a measure twice, then that of an angle, it must be obtuse. For example, let me take one angle 20 degree. The question is given that if I multiply it by 2, it will become obtuse angle, but 2 2s are 4, it is 40 degree. It is also acute angle. Is it possible? Not in every case. If I multiply, it is if the number is more than 45. If I multiply 45 by 2, then it will be 90. If I multiply 46 by 2, then only it will be obtuse angle. But not in all cases. But question is given that every number, for each number, so it will be false. Then Roman number 5. Okay, the angle between the direction of north and south is a right angle. North and south, this one is north, this one is south, it is 180 degree. That means this one is also false. Okay, now last question of this exercise, question number 12. How many times during the day do the hands of the clock form a straight line? So how many times during a day? If I simply draw a clock, in every moment, when it will be 12 o'clock, 12:30, then it will be one time, then this every time whenever it will come in contact, it will form a straight line. That means how many that means in 24 hour 24 times. So question number 12 answer will be 24 times. So you write question number 12, high order thinking, directly you write answer. How many times during the day do the hands of the clock form a straight angle? The right answer will be the hands of the clock form a straight line, how many times? 24 times. In 24 hour 24 times it becomes straight. The hands of the clock forms a straight line 24 times a day. The hands of the clock form a straight line 24 times a day. So this is the end of today's class. On our next class we will start from exercise 11C. If you have any doubt you can contact me. Thank you.